Well, transitioning to a very sad story, and a very sad story to report that Carolyn Bailey Champion, the wife of the late Dr. Charles Champion, has died. She and her husband opened Champion's Pharmacy in South Memphis back in 1981, and her parents used to actually own the Lorraine Motel, which of course is now home to the National Civil Rights Museum. Ms. Champion is being remembered as a wife, mother, grandmother, and friend. Funeral arrangements are still pending. Well, TDOT plans to close the I-55 bridge again this weekend. Crews plan to block traffic tonight at 8 o'clock. You will not be able to cross the old bridge again until early Monday morning. It's all tied to that ongoing construction project at I-55 and Crump Boulevard. The good news is, after this, workers are only allowed to shut down the bridge for one more time under their contract. Okay, well, the Memphis Symphony Chorus has been entertaining crowds for decades, and this year marks the 60th anniversary. Well, tomorrow the group is performing a special concert to mark the occasion, but this morning we are joined by the group's president, Lisa Lex-Mandel, and artistic director, Larry Edwards. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So for starters, 60 years, what an accomplishment. When did you guys first join, and how long have you been a part of it?
Well, the chorus started in 1965. I started in 1990. I think, Larry, you started in 88.
88.
Sounds about right.
What inspired you guys to join to begin with?
Well, Larry's the director, so his is a little bit different than mine, but I always wanted to have some outlet for singing. It's not my vocation, but it's my avocation, and it was a great opportunity to get involved with a lot of other people who like to do exactly the same thing.
And from the artistic direction, why did you want to become part of this?
Well, I was at that time the director of choral activities at the University of Memphis, and I had just actually come the previous year, and the founding director, after some 25 years, had left, and so I came in at the last minute as an interim and then just stayed on. So this is my 36th season as music director of the chorus. Yeah.
How have you, over the years, seen it evolve?
So it's an all-volunteer chorus, and the 35 years that I've actually been involved, we've seen quite a number of people move along. When I first came, there were a lot of people who'd been there in the original years, and now we're seeing it move to a lot of the older folks like me are kind of phasing out, and some of the younger, more talented, I think, folks have joined us, and it's really been a fantastic experience.
And talk about the connections you guys start to make. And when you're in something for that long and you guys all have the same passion and you guys are going to rehearsal and you're on stage together, that's such a connecting moment. It's such a special moment, a group moment for everybody. Talk to me about the friendships and connections. It becomes kind of your second family.
It really does. And as I said, we're all volunteer. We come from all walks of life. And then it's an opportunity for us to come together for one thing, which is to make music. And there's something very special about bringing people together to do that. Rehearsals are fun. Sometimes they're a little intense. But the payoff is then that performance. And then every week when we get together and just make really beautiful music, it's very, very rewarding.
Yeah. So Larry, over the past, for years now, has technology, as technology has evolved, how has it helped or deterred anything for you guys?
Well, I think it's easier for us to communicate because back when the chorus first started, there wasn't, I don't think any email at that point or anything. So obviously we can communicate with each other much better. I also think that I know that one of your stories is going to be about technology and how it's isolated us. I think that the chorus has become even more important. And I think the Memphis Symphony Chorus is one of many around the world who have seen an uptick in membership or interest in it because there's a place to come and be creative with other people and to work together for a common goal and work hard for a common goal together. So I think getting together and connecting has been a real, as a result of their isolation of many people.
Yeah, it's like that real life human connection that I think we're all longing for, and
yes.
Technology has separated all of us, but this allows you to get together, connect. What is it like being on stage and singing with everybody?
Well, many of our performances are at the Cannon Center, which is a fantastic venue.
So when you look out, you're on that stage and you're looking at the audience. What are you feeling?
It's hard to describe. It is the payoff for all the hard work. And then when you are performing it and you see the audience or you hear the audience jumping up and saying bravo before we're even done with our last note, it's very exciting. It really is.
So for folks who want to join, there's only a few times a year you can join, and there is a tryout and audition process. It's not like you can just, with that being said, you don't have to be a professional singer either. So talk to me about if you want to join, if somebody's at home going, man, I'd like to be a part of that.
Well, we do 2 auditions a year, basically. Our season runs about 9 months. We are definitely a part of the Memphis Symphony Orchestra, so most of our concerts are done with the Memphis Symphony Orchestra. So we do a fall audition, which takes us basically through our Magic of Memphis Christmas shows in December. And then in January, we again add some people who audition for the chorus to get us through the second half of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then you guys have an event coming up, the 60th. So talk to me about that event and how people can check you guys out.
Yes, it's the 60th anniversary this year of the chorus. We have a choral-only concert on Tuesday night, this Tuesday, March the 4th. It's at 7:30 at First Baptist Church. Tickets are $15, very, very reasonable. You can get them on our website, which is memphissymphonychorus.org, and it is going to be an amazing performance.
You guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling us all the history and what's going on today and next Tuesday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, coming up, we're going to take a look at your weekend forecast, and we're planning for the future. A conversation about money, borrowing, and financial freedom.